Good day, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, I want to talk about the cryptocurrency cycles, how to know when to sell, and the strategy for making the most possible amount of money in crypto. So, if you like the sound of that, I want to ask you to please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to be notified when uploads. Guys, this video is going to be extremely important for a lot of the newer people or even people that have been around. This is an extremely important chart. We're going to talk about the cryptocurrency cycles, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the altcoin cycles, and when to know when to sell. So guys, I see a lot of people freaking out, panic selling over 5-10% dips, and I find it quite hilarious and kind of tragic, to be honest, because I believe we're in the beginning stages of a new bull cycle that's likely to end around the end of 2021. And I've been saying that for a while, and in this video I want to describe why. So this is a chart here by Trading Shot. Trading Shot broke down the Bitcoin cycles, and it's all based off the halvings. Guys, the reason why it's actually easy to make money in cryptocurrency is because it's all because of Bitcoin and the Bitcoin halvings. Bitcoin leads the market, Ethereum leads the altcoins, and it's because of the halvings, the Bitcoin halvings, that we have cycles. And it's for that reason that it's actually tremendously easy to understand what cryptocurrency is going to do over the long term. Because in the short term, cryptocurrency is incredibly volatile. We have massive corrections, massive dumps all the time. It's extremely common, but in the long term, in my opinion, it's very easy to understand what crypto is going to do over the long term because it's all based off the Bitcoin halvings. Every so often, Bitcoin cuts the production of Bitcoin by half. The supply literally it gets cut in half, and the cycles, the peaks and the bottoms is all based off it. So what you need to know is that this next cycle for Bitcoin is likely to end around the end of September 2021. Now, guys, nobody knows absolutely 100% for sure when the cycle is going to end or how high these coins are going to go, but I do believe this is a helpful chart to understand when it's possibly likely that this cycle will peak out. Another interesting thing to understand, the altcoins typically peak out after Bitcoin. If we look back at 2017 Ethereum peaked out around mid-January. January 13th, January 14th is when Ethereum peaked out. If we look back at 2017, Bitcoin peaked out roughly early December, December 4th. So Ethereum and the altcoins peaked out roughly a month, just over a month after Bitcoin. And so I expect something similar to happen this time around. I expect this cycle, Bitcoin to peak out around the end of September, and I expect the altcoins to peak out roughly a month after Bitcoin peaks out. So guys, there's a lot of arguments that because of the institutional investors that the cycles are being extended, that if we do enter a bear market, the crash won't be as bad. So guys, bottom line is nobody knows for sure, but I do think these are all likelihoods that everyone in crypto should understand and consider. Also, I bring up this video to say, guys, the best strategy for making money in crypto is by buying solid coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum and holding them for the long term. Now, that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. At this point, all I'm buying is Ethereum because I think Ethereum has a much higher return on investment potential, even still at this point, than Bitcoin, because it's still below its all-time highs. Almost every single cryptocurrency in a new bull run reaches its all-time highs and vastly surpasses it. Bitcoin's all-time highs was $20,000. It's at the mid-30s right now. It's at, what is it, $31,000 right now. Ethereum's all-time highs was 1,420, 1,448, depending what exchange you look at. It's below it. Every bull run, every bull cycle, the top altcoins reach their all-time highs and vastly surpass it. In my opinion, Ethereum below all-time highs is cheap, it's on sale, it's undervalued. And so that is why I find it hilarious when I see noobs panic selling 5, 10, 15, 30% dips, because I understand in the long term, these markets are likely to explode. Guys, again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. In the short term, these markets are highly volatile. We see dips all the time. Guys, I bought Ethereum back when it was here, and then it dipped, what was it, like 20%, and I was straight chilling. I wasn't worried at all because I understand that in the short term, we're likely to dump, correct. It's very volatile in the short term, but I understand that over the long term, the cycle is nowhere near over. The cycle is likely to end around the end of 2021, and so I'm holding everything until late third quarter, early fourth quarter. That is when I will start to slowly scale out and slowly sell over time. So I highly encourage everyone in crypto to consider such a strategy, because I believe investing over the long term and selling around the peak of this bull run is not only the safest strategy, but it is the strategy that is likely to get you the most return on investment. Guys, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. My hope in making this video is you guys take what I say, do more research, take what I say with a grain of salt, and incorporate it as a data point into your trading strategy, because I do think some of these things are very valid as well. Guys, Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to mention two things that everyone in crypto needs to be aware of to understand what the altcoins are going to do. One being Bitcoin dominance, the other being the dollar index. Whenever Bitcoin dominance rises, altcoins typically suffer. Whenever Bitcoin dominance falls, altcoins typically benefit. As well, the dollar index, the DXY. Whenever the dollar rises, other currencies such as crypto suffers. Whenever the dollar falls, other currencies such as crypto typically benefits. And what are we seeing? We're seeing Bitcoin dominance taking a nosedive, breaking below major support levels on the daily, a high time frame. Guys, this is a big deal. We're seeing the dollar getting rejected off important EMAs and falling well below support. Guys, we're seeing signs here. I think the altcoins in the mid to long term are likely to explode. Again, in the short term, understand this, in the short term, Bitcoin and Ethereum may correct massively. We could see a 5, 10, 15, 20, 30% drop tomorrow with both Bitcoin and Ethereum. That does not change the long-term bullishness. It does not change the fact that there are cycles. Cryptocurrency moves in cycles. Cryptocurrency is extremely predictable over the long term. Over the short term, it's extremely volatile. So if you're trying to flip your coins, panic sell 5% dips, I mean, good luck with you. Good luck to you. Another thing to understand as well, Bitcoin had over 30% drops back in 2017, roughly half a dozen times. So we have gotten our first roughly 30% drop of this bull cycle. Expect this to happen another half dozen to a dozen times throughout this bull run, because it's common. Last time around, we had about half a dozen over 30% corrections with Bitcoin. We have gotten our first one in cryptocurrency. I don't think anything has fundamentally changed to make crypto less bullish long term. All you need to understand, and I'll wrap up this video with this, all you need to understand why cryptocurrency is so bullish long term is these two things. The global reserve currency, the US dollar. The Americans have been printing trillions and trillions of dollars, and they're likely to continue printing trillions and trillions of dollars, which is going to devalue their currency and inflate stores of value, such as commodities, gold, and what else is a store of value? Can anyone take a guess? Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is a store of value. So because of that, the fact that the Americans are printing trillions and trillions of dollars, the US dollar is being devalued at a rate of 8, 10, 15% a year. If you put your money in a hedge fund, you'll be lucky if you make 8% a year in the stock market. Guys, you are losing money making money in the stock market because the dollar is being devalued at a greater rate than you can make returns. So the rich, every rich person, individual rich person, corporation, hedge fund, bank, country is eventually going to have to get their hands on at least some Bitcoin, in my opinion. And again, because of the dynamics with the US dollar, everyone's looking for store of value. And Bitcoin, I believe, can be that store of value. Bitcoin is deflationary. There are constantly, every few years, halvings in which the amount of Bitcoin being produced gets cut in half. The total supply of Bitcoin is roughly 21 million, but the real supply is actually closer to 15 to 18 million ever, because a lot of people from back in like 2010, 2015, those years, lost a bunch of their Bitcoin. So the real supply is only 15 to 18 million. So, guys, as well, the cycles themselves, we're in the beginning stages of a new cycle. We're at the peak of demand at the time where supply has been the smallest, while the US dollar, the global reserve currency, is being devalued. Guys, this is a recipe for possible explosiveness in the long term. So, I've rambled on long enough. As you can all tell, I'm quite good at ranting and I get passionate. But I do think a lot of these things are definitely worth your consideration if you're in cryptocurrency. So if you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Check out our Discord, link for that will be down in the description below. As well, if you guys are interested in knowing what I think will be the top 3 cryptocurrencies for this bull run, I'm gonna leave a link for that around the top right of this video. So just check that out. Check that video out. Those are my top picks for this bull run. So guys, links for everything will be down in the description below for Discord, Twitter, and a Rarible. Thank you if you stayed this far. Take care, everyone.